All right, so now what we're gonna work on is some strengthening for the abdominal muscles. The abdominal muscles are important, sort of like the low back muscles, because they are responsible for providing pressure within your abdomen, which offloads the spine a little bit. So you can think of your spine as like any structure, right? If you just have a pole sticking up straight out of the ground and it goes 200 feet in the air, that pole is not going to be very stable on its own. When wind comes by, it's going to have a lot of force to pull that pole out of the ground, and that pole is going to be more likely to buckle. So what abdominal muscles do is they're kind of like supports. If you put girders along that pole and then stuck those in the ground, that pole would be a little bit more supported and therefore a little bit more stable. So that's the goal with this. So the way you're going to do it is you're going to lay down on your back, and then you can put one hand behind your back here, just below your low back, to feel if you need that extra cueing. Or what you could do is put your hands on your belly. What you want to start off doing is just that tilt, the pelvic tilt, where you tuck your butt under you. Now you want to do this without pressing your feet into the surface, because then you're going to be using your glutes to do the movement, which isn't a bad thing. But with this, we're trying to target the abdominal muscles selectively. So you want to press your low back down into the ground, and you'll notice if you put your hands here that your pelvis is going to be tilting under you when you do that. Then what you want to do is lift up one leg at a time and just hold here. Hold and try to press your low back into the floor or the bed or whatever surface you're on. And then if you want to make this more challenging, then you can drop two legs at a time and hold your low back against the surface the whole time. If you notice your back arches when you drop your legs down, it's too hard. Then maybe you can just try dropping one leg at a time. So if you drop one leg at a time, then one repetition of this exercise is after each leg hits the ground. So that'd be one repetition. 2 repetitions. If you're using both legs, that's 1 repetition. 2 repetitions. Then let's say you want to make this exercise even more challenging. What you can do is sit at the edge of a bench or some surface, and then lift your legs up, make sure your back is flat, and then you're going to slowly lower your legs down and come back up. Make sure your back is flat the whole time against whatever surface you're on. So dropping the leg down and then coming back up is 1 repetition.